the masjid to make a tawbah, to make a public tawbah and recantation for whatever is needed and whatever is necessary as it relates to my salafiyah.
MashaAllah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. And the individuals who have ears are amazed. One is, I don't know or recall, and if I'm mistaken, then correct me, of there being any need to specifically go to any particular location to take tawbah, to repent to your Lord. I know that to make tawbah, you have to quit the sin. To make tawbah, you have to make istighfar upon your tongue. To make tawbah, you must have the resolve, the azm, never to do it again. And if it's a right of an adami, that you give that back. But I've never in any of the books dealing with issues such as this matter have ever heard that there was a specific place you had to go to make tawbah. Now, I am a firm believer in the fact that if someone's going to make tawbah, that they should at least know what they're making tawbah for. I think that this is very important. I think that it's quite hard for an individual to make tawbah for something they don't understand that they're making tawbah for. What in the world are you going to make tawbah for something that you don't even understand what you're doing? I ask that you listen again.
To the masjid to make a tawbah, to make a public tawbah and recantation for whatever is necessary as it relates to my salafiyah.
Whatever type of tawbah is that, akhi? You're going to make a tawbah and you're going to make a recantation for whatever. You don't know why you're making tawbah, and you don't know what you're recanting. We say it again. Take the principle, brother. إن كان كلام من فضة فالسكوت من ذهب. If talking is from silver, then silence is golden. How are you going to make tawbah and you don't know what you're making tawbah about? How are you going to recant from something and you don't know what you're recanting from? And all of this is going to be connected to your salafiyah and you don't know what it is. Isma.
Claim to be salafi in my aqidah, and I claim to be salafi.
Now,
whatever is needed and whatever is necessary as it relates to my salafiyah.
Now, they always say that it's always a Freudian slip sometimes. You know, that an individual can say that I am Salafi and upon Salafiyah. But for a Salafi to say I claim to be Salafi in my Aqidah, and I claim to be Salafi in my minhaj, that's much known. That's much known. Now you say, Akhi, Eish hada, what you doing to the man? You're picking on every point. I say to you that the Salaf say that words carry their meanings and therefore are restricted to them. And Madama, and since it's such that he said what he said, then he's to be accountable for what he said. No one asked him to come to Masjid Rahmah. If someone did, it was not a representative of Masjid Rahmah. Na'am.
That I claim to be Salafi in my Aqidah, and I claim to be Salafi in my Minhaj. So while I was in the area, Ikhwan, I had an opportunity to meet about 50 Muslims, and in meeting them, I asked them, you're obviously aware of the situation that's going on. I'm open for advice. What do you think?
Allahu Akbar. هل ينقطع العجائب? Do the astonishing matters of this man stop? You're dealing with an issue of the care of the banner of Jahwa Ta'adil's hukum upon a person. And many other scholars that you really don't give them any type of weight because you say that the matter's just between Sheikh Rabi and Abu Hassan. We'll get to that inshallah. You're dealing on this level of scholars who would have to know sabab al-jarh, the reason behind the disparagement, sabab al-tabdi', the reason behind innovation. And you're going to ask 50 laymen in Newark, New Jersey? And you're going to ask them advice? Akhi, come on. All of these years at Islamic University of Medina, there's not one scholar you can ask there. There's not one teacher you had that you have enough trust in to ask. But whether you find yourself in a position of necessity where you have to come to Newark, New Jersey and ask 50 common folk. I had to ask 50 common folk.
Muslims, and in meeting them, I asked them, you're obviously aware of the situation that's going on. I'm open for advice.
You're obviously aware with the situation that's going on. So he is claiming that these 50 brothers knew what was happening. Vis-a-vis regarding Abu Hassan al-Ma'arabi, regarding as we say, Goldie's position. Regarding all of that, they understood it. Right? And this is important because later he's going to say that they didn't know. He said they know. He said, I understand that you know the situation.
What do you think is, what I need to do? And
asking 50 laymen, what do you think that I need to do? فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Ask the people of knowledge if you don't know. I say that the man needs to learn. إِن كَانَ كَلَامٌ مِنْ فِدَّةٍ فَسَكُدْ مِنْ ذَهَبٍ. If talking is from silver, then silence is golden. Tell Goldie that.
Turned out that no one was able to tell me why I wasn't Salafi.
No one was able. So obviously they don't know the reason. You just said they knew. Y'all know. You 50 people know. Now they're not able to tell him why he's Salafi. Akhi. Subhanallah. هذا من العجائب. This is astonishing. That someone who studied in Medina and know all the mashayikh is walking around wondering, why I'm not Salafi. No one can tell him why he's not Salafi. No one can tell him why he's not Salafi. I like to know who these 50 brothers is and have a talk with them. We got a sidebar.
So I wanted to come to make it perfectly clear from what I gathered from the internet and things like that, is that the people said that the ulama of al-Islam, the shuyukh of our dawah, they said that I wasn't Salafi and I was a deviant, which isn't the case. The reality of the fact is that Sheikh Khalid Harabi is the only one who said that I was a deviant.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. كذب. No, maybe they ain't